the sun is just starting to climb up over the treetops. And it's gonna be a beautiful day, that's plain to see.
Welcome to Bill Dance Outdoors, America's most popular and longest running TV fishing show.
Now I've gone fishing with Bill Dance today.
Okay, before we get started and get things wet, let me show you what we've got right here and what's going on. You know, a lot of catfish anglers who fish small creeks, rivers, and say even big ponds have been asking the good folks at Zebco to build a beefy spin cast outfit. Well, Zebco notified me and said, let's get to work on a rod like this, a step-up version of the norm that gives a little bit heavier action. So what we did, we went to work on it, and here's what we came up with. Let's design a rod that's affordable and has some quality about it. Well, here she is, the perfect Zebco rod for the beginning angler, or for one who fishes, as I said, creeks, small rivers, and ponds. This rod has a tremendous amount of backbone, not only to give you a good hook set and plenty of power and length in this 7-foot action. It'll give you a good fight, and it'll handle a nice size blue cat, a channel, or even a flathead with additional support with this long extended handle. And the rod, it's extremely sensitive and light, just perfect for catfishing. Now listen to this. This Zebco reel comes with the rod, and it's beefed up too. It has a 2.6 gear ratio, and that's good. Why? Well, for power. You've got right here a front end drag where it's easy to reach for this drag setting. You can just move your thumb right up here. You can increase or decrease the setting. And it's got a large cranking handle right here. It holds about 245 yards of 25-pound test monofilament and about 280 yards of 100-pound braid. Now, Zebco labels this combo a catfish rig, but I'm here to tell you, I look at it as a multi-species rod, an inshore rod. It would be great for smaller size redfish, trout, and other inshore saltwater species. Now, as for freshwater, catfish without question, it's going to be good for that. But what about bass? Well, we're here today on a great looking bass lake. It's full of bass. It's what for fishing. So I tell you what, let's get started and see what it'll do on bass, okay? Come on. I just bet it's gonna work out good for bass. It's got a sensitive tip, it's got a good drag system, it's got a good backbone here, so let's just see how it's gonna work out. I've got a good feeling it will. See the backbone in that rod, what I was telling you about? It's got a good tip on it. That's a pretty fair fish. Oh, look here. Whoa, 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 take off my bait. Come on back up here. Get a little bit more line out. Come here, easy does it. That's a pretty chunky bass right there. Don't throw my bait off. There we go. Look how fat that one is. See ya. Thank you.
Bill Dance Outdoors, sponsored by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. Rebel, catch fish anywhere. And by Mercury Marine, go boldly. Today's Conditions Log is brought to you by the Tennessee Department of Tourist Development. Come experience the kind of beauty that can only be made in Tennessee. Go online today for your free Tennessee vacation guide.
Fish has got it right now. Thanks swimming with it. I believe he does. There's one got it now. Oh yeah. That's a nice fish right there. I see you down there, buddy. Ooh, he's a good one too. All right, buddy. I gotta get back here to get you. Come here. Yeah! Come on, hook. There we go. Boy. Isn't that a pretty one? You know, someone once said that 10% of the fishermen catch 90% of the fish, meaning that 90% of the fishermen catch only 10% of the fish. Well, first of all, I'm not so sure that's totally accurate, but I am sure of one thing. There are a great number of fishermen who catch more of them consistently than others, and there's a good reason for this. Perhaps the number one answer to this is to determining fish depth, and that's what we're out here doing right now, and I think we've established it. The depth right now is a drop anywhere from 3 to 5 feet, falling off into 10 to 12, 14 feet. And it's a grassline drop. What I did, I took the trolling motor after we got out here, after we left the dock, and we talked about this piece of equipment. And I idled along a grass line. And when I got there, I eased up on 3 to 5 feet on the grass line. And as I started to move off, I could see fish in about 5 to 6 feet. And as I moved off, I could see fish in 7 to 8 off the edge of the grass line drop and on out to 9 to 10 feet. And so when I spun back around, I'm right here up on the edge, casting down the edge of it. And the pattern we've established will be fishing the edge of a grass line drop, anywhere from 4 to 5 feet where it breaks off. Get right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, hold him. Woo! I gotta come back here and get you, Buster. You got a nice fish. Just pump that hook out. Ta-ta. Look at that. Isn't that a pretty one? Look how fat that Jessie is. That's a good 6-pounder, 6.5. That little catfish rod, it was a good one. See you, man. Thank you.
Today's show is brought to you by Quantum Rods and Reels. Quantum, performance tuned. Pure Marine Odor Eliminator eliminates foul fish odors from gear, compartments, and empty live wells. And Tracker Boats, fish the finest. Today's equipment log is brought to you by Ego Fishing and their all-new S2 slider landing nets with the most advanced handle extension technology. Take the battle to the water with Ego. Today's show is sponsored by Monster Marine Lithium. Lighter, stronger, longer. Bill Dance exclusive rods by Quantum. We have an action for you. And by Garmin. Fight your fish, not your fish finder.
No, he got it again. Got it that time. Yes, sir. That's a better one. Got you back that time, Buster. Pretty good fish. Easy. Get out of the trolling motor. Get out of the trolling motor. I see you down there. There you go. You're coming up, coming back around. There you go. Nah, she went better than I thought. Look how fat that one is. Isn't that pretty? Very chunky little bass. You ready to go home? I bet you are. Bye-bye. What we're using is a little 1/4 ounce shaky head with a 6-inch Bass Pro Shop finesse worm in a green pumpkin color. Now, a heavier headed shaky head would probably clog in that grass. This 1/4 ounce doing just about perfect. What I'm trying to do, work this jig up over it as it falls off down into those pockets. That's where those fish, a lot of those fish are laying, and they're also on the outside edge of it, at the outer face of it. Let me tell you, locating bass is a lot more difficult than catching them. It's a known fact that most fishermen can catch them once they find them, but many times that's the difficult part. Trying to remember the term that we're all familiar with, search and rescue, and always apply it to your fishing. I can't emphasize enough that the time you spend searching for the correct depth will almost always rescue you from the fishing bomb outs. I can't get used to this 2.6 gear ratio, but tell you what, you get a great big fish on, you'll appreciate it because you got the power with it. And of course, this big power handle, you can really horse catfishing. And another thing you can do this, if you're catfishing, you can put this in a holder, you know, on the bank or in a boat. You put it in a, put out 3 or 4 rods in a holder. I catfish the Mississippi River with a rod, just about not quite as stiff as this, and I've caught 60, 70 pound blue cats. I know this rod would handle it. Rod to handle a 60, 70 pound blue, easy. Put braid on that reel, and you can, boy, go to town. He's in the grass. He's out of the grass. He's coming right at me. Oh, there he goes. And back around and back around. Here you go. Hey, little man, I see you. What are you doing, huh? You through? Come back. I gotta come. Oh, shake that head, buddy. That's a pretty fat little fish right there. Oh, look at him. You through? He doesn't like that bait in his face, do you? Give me my worm back. Well, there it goes. Look at that little guy. He's just full of himself. Weren't you? Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
The Bill Dance Question and Answer of the Week, brought to you by Bill Dance Exclusive Rods by Quantum. Whether you're fishing for panfish, bass, catfish, or light saltwater, we have the action for you. Available at Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's.
Ever wondered what makes one red worm better than another? Is it something they say? Nah. Is it their expression? Absolutely not. What is it? It's where they're born and raised. The nurseries at Wormville. Tell you what, let's take a look. Big, fat, healthy, 3-inch Wormville worms.
Today's show is sponsored in part by Millennium Marine, a new class of comfort. And by Garmin Force Trolling Motors, fish with force. Closed caption provided by Power Pole, the original shallow water anchor. Today's product tip is brought to you by Garmin and their GPS map series, Chart Plotter Sonar Combos, with their advanced sonar technology, like Panoptic's Live Scope all-seeing sonar. You'll spend less time finding your fish.
Hey, for those of you who prefer to stand and fish for hours and need a little bit of relief, well, I've got the answer for you. It's the Palma Horse Boat Seat. It has Comfort Max Contour tight sling seats, breathable cool fabric, which promotes fast drying, and is mold and mildew resistance. All aluminum construction and has a 1-year warranty. Try one, you're gonna love it.
Come be part of Bill Dance Digital. Join us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Follow us.
That grassland runs in close right here. As that bank starts high, it's a high bank right there, and the grassland goes in real close to the bank, going up that, you can see where it bluffs up there. There's a fish, right? Oh yeah. I like that drag right there on the front where you can reach right there and grab it. It's not underneath where you have to look for it. Oh, he's coming up, gonna act a little tough now. Come up here. You gonna jump for me? Let me see you jump. You mad at me? Open that mouth. Oh yeah, you're bigger than I thought. Yes, you are. I didn't think you'd about a couple of pounds. You're bigger than that. Look at that, you fat thing. You did all your pulling out there deep. There's a fat one. Bye-bye. Look here. Zebco, the old push button reels, the old 33, the old 202. These type of reels taught America how to fish. All I'm doing now is trying to show you that you can take this type of equipment that's beefed up now and use it for multi-species fish. It's 2-piece, you can break it down, put it in the back of your truck, put it in a 4x4, put it on your motorcycle, put it in the back of your car, easy storage. Yep, that's good. Good one. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got a mule right here. Yes, I do. Oh yeah, look at this one. Oh yeah, look at that one. Oh yeah. Don't be doing much of that. Oh, he threw my worm off. Oh, he threw my worm off. Oh, look at that big pretty fish. Woo. Okay. All right, you've had your little fun. You have fought me. Just let me get my hands on. Oh, goodness gracious, look at this one. I knew you was big. No, he didn't throw my worm off. I got it back. Look at that. Isn't that a big, fat sassy? Look at that Jessie. Isn't that a pretty one? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay, we're going home. We're going home. Thank you. And what a great way to end the day with a fish like that. Well, our allotted time is zipped by again. So let me remind you just one more time. The time you spend searching for the correct depth of fish is never wasted. It's perhaps the most important part of being successful on a consistent basis. And I can assure you that it has rescued me countless times from a fishless day. I sure hope you've enjoyed our little outing today while we've experimented with a kind of a new piece of equipment. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I sure hope you have. So until next time, you catch one from me. Okay? Okay.
Thanks for watching Bill Dance Outdoors. Join us here again next week.
Now I've gone fishing with Bill Dance today.